basically she was like, you do have social anxiety, like you defined it well, you do have social anxiety. And she was just saying like, I feel like you also have like PTSD and like depression, which is common. Like I feel like you not telling me something I already don't know, because I already be telling, like I already be saying this stuff. Like if I'm talking to my parents something, I'll be like, I struggle with PTSD and like sometimes I be depressed. Like I would say that and I'd be telling people this, but like people don't be hearing me for real. It's like it go in one ear out the other, and I feel like people don't take mental health serious for real. Like especially like the people that expect me to always be available and to always like answer my phone or text back or be available physically. Like they don't understand, like if I be like I'm not in a good mental state, like I literally mean that. What's up, y'all? So today is Thanksgiving and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So Thanksgiving ain't really start for real. Everybody's asleep right now. But I'm up. I'm just up because my kids sleep. I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and like vent it out a little bit. I've been, making content but not dropping it. You know what I'm saying? Like I make like little TikToks and like little reels and like little mini vlogs and stuff like that. But as far as YouTube content, I haven't been posting it, but I have been making it. I didn't know what it was or why I didn't want to drop my videos for real. Like why I wasn't editing or why didn't I want to take the time out to edit and really post and upload and stuff like that. But I remember I went to like the doctor like a few months back, and she basically was just asking me like what was going on and stuff, and I was just like nothing, like nothing health wise, like she checked me or whatever, like everything was cool, read my blood or whatever, blah blah. But I did tell her like mentally, like I haven't like really, I've been feeling off, and usually I don't like telling doctors that. But she was just like, I think you should speak to this specialist or whatever. So she referred me to a specialist, and it was like, they booked me all the way up until now. This was months ago. So I finally had the appointment today, and I was like trying to back out of the appointment. I was trying to find any excuse in the world to not go, but I don't know, I ended up still going. And I felt like that was just a way of like maybe God like making sure I go to that appointment. And so like when the lady like was talking to me, like she was just basically like, what are your goals out of this call, or what are your goals out of this appointment? And I was just like I don't know, like I was like stuck. I didn't know what to say for real. And so she was just like, oh well, like that's fine, don't worry about it and stuff like that. And she was like, I'm gonna just ask you questions and we'll go from there. Like she was asking me a lot of questions that I didn't know the answer to, like at first. And I just started like getting like really like shooken up and like nervous too, because I was just like, I feel like I look so stupid right now. But she was very understanding, and I told her that I originally told my doctor that I feel like I'm struggling with social anxiety. But I was telling her like I don't want to just diagnose myself with something that I don't really know about for real. I just say I struggle with social anxiety. And that's something that I always tell people. I be like, I struggle with social anxiety. I post it, I laugh about it. But I don't know for sure if that was it. So like when I told her that, she was going through like a whole like assessment with me and stuff, and basically she was like, you do have social anxiety, like you defined it well, you do have social anxiety. And she was just saying like, I feel like you also have like PTSD and like depression, which is common. Like I feel like you not telling me something I already don't know, because I already be telling, like I already be saying this stuff. Like if I'm talking to my parents something, I'll be like, I struggle with PTSD And like sometimes I be depressed. Like I would say that and I be telling people this, but like people don't be hearing me for real. It's like it going one ear out the other, and I feel like people don't take mental health serious for real. Like especially like the people that expect me to always be available and to always like answer my phone or text back or be available physically. Like they don't understand. Like if I be like I'm not in a good mental state, like I literally mean that. Like it's not about you. Like it's not always about you, and there's nothing against you, but like I really do be going through stuff. Like, and I was just telling her, you know, she was like, sometimes it goes like you can get it like theoretically and stuff like that, but I told her straight up, like I never had a problem like with anxiety. Like sometimes some people actually grow up in school like with anxiety and like depression, severe depression, bipolarness and all of that. But I've never been like this. Like growing up as a kid, I never had to struggle with this stuff. Like I never struggled with no type of anxiety, no type of depression, none of that. Like I always been straight. I was always a straight kid, like no cap. But I told her like, well, I told her straight up, but I feel like it, you know, I was just telling her all the stuff that I was like when it started, like when I felt like the social anxiety started, like, and when PTSD started, and when I hopped into like postpartum depression, stuff like that. And I was telling her like the events that was leading up to like me getting these symptoms, and like you know, when these things started happening to me, like, you know. And she basically was just like, you know, she feel like it like triggered from trauma and stuff. But like what really like made me feel like I was cooked, like, is that the main thing that she had to offer was like for me to get on medication, like, and that really like broke my heart, because I don't know, like I feel like what, so I struggle with something and you just give me some pills to cope with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just asking her like straight up, like, is it gonna go away forever? Like, how does this work? You know? And she's just like, you know, some people it goes away forever, and then some people they need it for their everyday lives. Some people get off of it and then they come back on it, like, you know. And I was just like, well, I don't want to go that route, because if that's the case, like, I don't know if I sound ignorant, but like if that's the case, like I'll start back smoking weed. Like it's the same thing. Like you're gonna need something to cope. You know what I'm saying? Like people do things to cope with their anxiety, their depression. Like I really just want healing for real. That's what I want. I want healing. Like, and I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know, I acknowledge that I need help, like, you know, mentally and stuff like that, but I just don't want to go that right. And then I told her like I was already in talk therapy, and I like quit because I was on and off in talk therapy because it was really hard for me. Like it was not an easy thing. Like I was legit having mental breakdowns every time I went to therapy, because I ain't gonna lie, my therapist was eating me up every single time. Like she was eating, I don't know what type of therapy that was, but she was eating up all my triggering stuff. And it's like I've been getting more spiritual and biblical lately, and like I realized that everything we hold is in our stomachs. And she was basically telling me like the medication that she would give me, like it would make me nauseous and stuff like that because it messes with something in our stomach, or whatever. And I feel like that is just like everything that is scientifically discovered is also discovered in the spiritual realm as well. So it's like I just need to like really lean and depend on God to like help me, but at the same time, like I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest. Like I can honestly say that I am healing though. Like I know for a fact I'm healing. I know for a fact that I'm doing better, because I used to be dark, real dark, like dark, like real dark, like, and I know for a fact that I'm in a way better space. I just think the social anxiety is really eating me up more than anything, and I think it's eating me up so much that it's hindering my like content creating too, like something that I really love to do, something that I really like want to do, like, you know. And I don't know, like, I feel like, and then the PTSD grows in, like, with relationships, like, not boyfriend girlfriend relationships. I'm talking about like friendships and family ships and stuff like that. Like, I'm always looking over my shoulder at people, like, is you really genuine for real? Like, that's how everybody I just really be like side-eyeing, like, for real. And it's like, I don't know why I'm like that, like, for real. I really think I have a problem, like I be feeling like everybody or like anybody around me I'm detached from. Like, you don't understand me and I don't understand you. Like you can't see me for real. Like, that's just, like, you can be in front of me and you can't see who I am. Like, you don't know me. Like, that's how I feel. And I'm being my 100% self, bro. Like, I'm tired of like not saying my intrusive thoughts or saying what's really on my mind for real, because I'm tired of like feeling like I can't be my 100% self. I'm always feeling like I gotta act like something I'm not, or I gotta say stuff that I don't really feel, that I'm not really thinking. Like, I'm tired of that. Like, I'm just gonna be me. Like, this is me, this is how I think, this is how I feel. And like, you either like it or you don't. Like, you either accept me for who I am or you don't accept me. Like, that's just how I feel, bro. Cause it's like, I feel like most of my friendships don't last because I can't be my 100% self. Like, I feel like most of my relationships, I haven't even been in a relationship since my freaking child's father, like, no cap. And I haven't even gotten far into anything because I'm just detached from, emotionally detached from niggas, period. Excuse my language, but I don't care about, I can't care for it. But like, even with family, like, them too, like my parents too, like, I feel like I can't really speak my mind for real, like, cause then I get caught weird, like, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, it's at the end of the day, bro, like, you just gotta be yourself. Like, you just gotta be you. I be having to tell myself that, like, just be you. Do you, say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel, think what you want to think, like. And at the end of the day, like, at least I acknowledge and I know that what I struggle with for real. Like, I struggle with social anxiety, I struggle with PTSD and my depression. Like, I know this stuff already, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't wanna, I think the reason, like, I think I'm really expressing this because, like, people don't, like, people in my circle or people that's trying to be in my life don't understand this, bro. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't answer the phone because I have social anxiety, or I just don't feel like talking on the phone, or like, the real deep root of social anxiety is always feeling like you're being judged, like somebody saying something about you and you can't be around people. PTSD, like, I feel like you gonna hurt me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you getting easily frustrated about something, I'm scared now, like, what you finna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking over my shoulder, like, this didn't happen to me before, you getting heated around me, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just express that to somebody because I don't need nobody feeling bad or sympathy for me, like, oh, this and that, or like, oh, or well, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just crazy, like, she meant to be ill, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something that I can't always be available, bro. Like, I can't be available. I'm not gonna be available. That's why, like, when it comes to dating and stuff like that, every guy that come at me be like, oh, you just messing with other dudes, or you doing this, or you with another nigga. Like, nah, you don't even know. Like, I don't care about no other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm texting you or if I'm talking to you, bro, like, just because I don't talk to you for like 4 weeks, you still the only person that I'm gonna get on the phone with, like, no cap. Like, that's just how I am. I can go months, I can go years, bro. I can go weeks, I can go days without talking to somebody and still feel like we on good terms. Like, that's just how I am. I need time to, like, really, like, build up you know what I'm saying, like build up my isolation and stuff. Like I'm trying my best to heal, but it's like if somebody was to come into my life and really understand what I'm going through mentally and really understand how it feels to be in my position, bro, and to like really be there for me and like to really like understand me to the point where they won't bug me or like call me weird or say I'm not texting back or you selfish or this, that, and the third, like, bro, like somebody that can really just be there. Like I'm talking about in all aspects. I'm not talking about just relationships, bro. I'm talking about friendships and familyships. Like if I can have just that one person, like the lady asked me today, bro, like who is the number one support system like that you have? I couldn't even name nobody for real. And I'm not saying I don't have a support system, but it's like in my head, I'm thinking about like who really understands Cheyenne for real? Like who understands Shy? Like that's how I look at the question. Yeah, you can support me as far as like, yeah, if something happened to me, you gonna watch my kid for real. Like you gonna pick my kid up or something like, or you gonna help me get my tire fixed or like you gonna send me some money for something. But I'm talking about emotionally, mentally, like who know me, who understands me, like for real, like who? I could name not one person, like for real. If we being honest, if we being 100% honest, I couldn't name not one person. Like I'm so misunderstood, like for real, no cap. And this ain't no like, I'm not trying to be like bitter or like resentful or nothing like that. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but I'm just being honest, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Like I feel like not one person like understand me, like. And I just wish and I pray that God sends somebody that understands me, because I know God understands me, bro. I know He understands me, because every time like I be feeling like I'm misunderstood and I go in my prayer corner and I go pray to Him, or if I write in my journal and I start praying like through letters and stuff like that, like He be speaking back to me like in all aspects in life, you know what I'm saying? Like He do. And I don't know. It's just like, that's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to sit up here and cry either, because I've been doing good without crying. I don't want to cry or nothing, but I'm just really in my feelings right now, because, bro, I'm thinking about everything God has put me, like, bring me out of, bro. Like I remember like years ago, I would have never thought I would be right here. Like I would never thought that I would be right here, bro. I remember when I was writing, like I just remember everything that I was manifesting, everything that I was putting on my vision board 2 years ago. Like it's finally coming to life right now today. I'm not capping, bro, literally. And I remember when I was speaking to my brother in Christ, and I was like, I was talking, I was like, I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I don't know where I'm at. I feel like I'm not getting nowhere. And he was like, give me a minute. And like, he's very prophetic. And he was like, God is telling me, something is telling me that you need to go back where God left you. And I did. I went back to my journals. I went back to my vision boards, and everything that I went back to, it led me here. Like everything is living proof. And I had to think about it. Like sometimes we be too in the midst of thinking about what we're missing, and we forget about what's in front of us, what God is doing in front of us. Like, bro, it's just like thinking about all the stuff that I've been through, bro. Like, I'm talking about homelessness. I'm talking about abusive relationships, narcissistic, manipulative relationships, controlling friendships, like all of that, bro. Like, I'm free from all of that. Like, I'm literally free from everything, bro. It's just me and my kid, bro. We in a whole new place. We in a whole better position, whole better place, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Like everything is just there. Like God is just providing. And like sometimes, like I'm not the type of person to sit up here and be like, I got it for real financially. But shoot, I'm telling you right now, like God has been providing, like no cap. Like I'm not the type of person that just sit up here and front and flex and try to act like I got it like that. Nah, baby, God got me like that for real, no cap. Like He really have been getting me there, bro. Like, and I feel like people, or people that dislike me be saying stuff, little slick stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, like little slick stuff about me and about what I got and how I got it and stuff like that. Nah, you just upset because of how favored I am, because of what God doing for me, like the blessings that's coming my way because I finally left you out of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like people, you leave people in the past where they belong, and you leave them where they at because God tell you like you can't bring them with you for me to give you this blessing, and they get mad at you. But you can't get mad at me because you don't belong in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get mad at me because, you know what I'm saying, God said, I'm going to give you this way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to get it a different way. Just because you got to get it a way different way than how I had to get it, don't mean nothing. We two different people. We in two different bodies. We two different spirits and souls. Like, he made us all different. So it's like, don't ever try to make it seem like or belittle, you know what I'm saying, like what I'm getting, because it ain't compared to, or it ain't what you want it to be. Like, people don't be happy for you, bro. I'm telling you right now, like, people don't be happy for you. Like, I didn't have MFers in my face saying they happy for me, bro. They not happy, bro. As soon as they get mad, they say some crazy stuff, like out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time somebody get mad at me, bro, they always say the most out the way stuff. I'm not capping. I got this tablet right here, bro, because every time I fall out with somebody, they say something that I was vulnerable with them about. Like, why is you bringing that up? Because you mad about something that don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you mad that my life is not yours. And it's so crazy because people be having way better lives than me. Let's talk about it. People be having way better lives than me and be wanting my life. Like, what in the world? How can you want something that I have when you have way better than me? Make it make sense. Or maybe I'm just not looking at my life the way I should then. Maybe I have something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in nobody else's body, in nobody else's position, nobody else's face, none of that. Like, I love everything about my life. Even though, like, I had to go through suffering seasons and stuff like that, I still love my life. Like, even though you know what I'm saying, it's not perfect, pitch perfect, peaches and cream perfect, I still love who I am. I love my skin, bro. I love everything about it, bro. I love my suffering moments. I love everything, and I embrace everything. Like, but it's just weirdos that. But yeah, I'm just real grateful that God has placed me in this position. He's been doing big things for me, like, no cap. He's been doing really big things for me and my daughter, and I just love that. Like, I love her so much. I love God so much. I love Jesus. Like, I love him, and I'm grateful. And I just know that this is not the end. Like, I know it's gonna get better for me. I feel like I told that lady, the lady, she kind of cut ties with me because she was like, she's not gonna set another appointment because she feel like because I said I don't want to take the prescriptions or whatever, that she wouldn't be able to help me. Like, she wouldn't be a good fit for me. So basically, I'm back at square one of me asking for help from my doctor, but not really getting nowhere for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like how it was back then when I was crying for help, when I was struggling with postpartum depression with my family and stuff. Like, nobody was like really listening to me. But at the same time, now that I really think about it and I like talked it out with y'all, like, I don't need that. I feel like God made me go there. He made me realize that I don't need none of that for real. Like, he been healing me. I remember I was crying every single day. I used to cry every single day. No cap. You can tell. You can see it. This from crying every single day. Like, it's scarred on my face. Like, still beautiful. I don't care what nobody say. I don't need to get no concealer. I don't need no concealed eyes, none of that. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be scarred for life, and I don't even care. Like, I'm still beautiful, but I'm telling you, like, I used to cry every day. I used to try to sleep my problems away. I used to smoke every single day. I used to I used to try to hurt myself. I used to try to off myself. Like, it used to be so bad. I have not been back in that space. God delivered me from that. And that's amen to that. I'm telling you, I have not been in that space. I'm telling you right now that I know for a fact that I'm going to heal from social anxiety, right? Like, I'm telling you, social anxiety don't come from God. Anxiety, PTSD, depression don't come from God. I'm telling you, that's just spiritual warfare. That's just the enemy trying to take over me, bro. And I'm gonna keep fighting it, bro. Like, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep fighting it, bro. Because I know for a fact I beat postpartum depression. I know for a fact I beat that junk. Like, but that's another reason why I say I won't have no more kids. Because, like, it's nothing wrong with having kids. Like, I get they so precious, but like, I'm talking about the actual living proof of like getting pregnant, having a baby, the aftermath. That's something that I just can't. When I see people with multiple kids, I really just be like, how did you do it? Like, you had to go to postpartum depression like how many times? Like, that junk right there, nah. See, and then it's like, if I do get pregnant again, like one day, I just hope that it's, oh boy, I just hope I don't have to ever experience that ever again, ever. And it might have been because like who I had a baby with though, because I feel like he was probably one of the reasons that like really triggered my postpartum. You gotta make sure that, see, men be feeling like, oh, because they was there with you during your pregnancy, like they boyfriend, daddy of the year. Like, no, you gotta be with somebody that actually be there with you emotionally, bro. Because I be feeling like I didn't talk to people that was alone and pregnant, and like they used to like complain about it. But if you really think about it, sometimes I wish I was alone and pregnant. No cap. Like, either I was alone and pregnant, or I was pregnant with somebody that actually was there for me emotionally. Like, even after like I had my kid, like somebody that was like, that made sure like I was straight mentally, like, you know, like always there for me, well, emotionally. And that's my biggest thing. Like, when it comes to friendships and dating and stuff like that, I know I be posting, I be like, oh, I need a nigga with money, like, cap, like that should be automatic. That's not what I'm worried about, bro. I'm worried about the emotional part. If you can't be there for me emotionally, bro, as a friend or in a relationship or a family ship, bro, I'm telling you, I don't want you in my life. Like, I need somebody that's gonna be like, hey, you good? How do you feel about this? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, water me, shower me with encouragement, like, for real, no cap. Like, because I do stuff like that. I'm the type of person that do stuff like that. I'm gonna motivate you, I'm gonna do all that. Like, I'm gonna pour into you, I'm gonna water you too. But that's another reason why I be ghosting people though. That's why I be in my isolation stages, because I feel like my purpose in life is to pour into people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I can't answer my phone and text back all the time because I don't have the words for you. I don't have the encouragement and the water for you. I had to water myself. I'm trying to build myself up. I can build myself up, and then I can build you up. Anything that I do for myself, I pour into somebody else. Like, when I'm reading books and stuff like that, everything that I'm learning, any like videos that I'm like learning for myself, for my own knowledge, I use all that, I absorb it, and I go pour it into somebody else. I feel like that's my purpose. I really do feel like that's my purpose. That's why I started my podcast and stuff. But it's like I can't even be consistent because I'm still trying to heal and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna keep using this as an excuse not to post content either. Like, I'm gonna just drop it, and I don't care. Like, you feel how you want to feel. At the end of the day, heal with me, bro. At the end of the day, heal with me. Like, and I feel like anybody that's really, really, really for me, gonna be with me, bro. Gonna be with me. They're not gonna keep complaining about me not texting back, not me calling, not me answering the phone, and none of that. Like, they gonna still be there, like, no matter what. No matter what. Like, they gonna be understanding. They gonna be supportive and all that. Like, so I'm telling you, bro, because it's just like what God, bro. It's just like, I look at it like this, like, we the same way with Jesus sometimes. Like, sometimes, like, we'll pray We supposed to be praying without ceasing all throughout the day. Jesus walked with us every day. Like anywhere, He right here with me right now. Like, and sometimes I don't even be praying without ceasing. Like He'll just be with me all day, and I won't pray until like morning and night. And that's like somebody walking with you, your friend with you the whole entire day, and you only talk to her 2 times out of the whole day. You only say something to her 2 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? You only talk to her like twice out of the whole 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 24 hours you've been with her. You only talk to her 2 times. That's the same thing with God. Like, but at the end of the day, when we do that to Him, He's still there with us. Like, I'm not trying to like take advantage of His grace and mercy, but I'm just saying, like, He's still understanding. Like, He's still there. Like, He understands. Like, and I just feel like anybody that's really meant for me in my life, bro, they would love me like that. I'm not trying to say it in a bad way. I'm like, really understand me when I say this, bro. Like, anybody that's really for me is going to love me how God loves me. It's going to be patient with me the way God is patient with me. It's going to be graceful, and just like God is for me, like just like He is towards me. Like, you're going to understand no matter what. Like, and I'm not saying like I'm going to purposely like run over you. Like, no, you just going to understand that I'm not mentally there, or I'm not always going to be able to be available. But at the end of the day, like, at the end of the day, I be feeling like I'm still on good terms with people, and people be feeling some type of way to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it's just like, oh, well, you need to communicate. Why would I communicate to you and tell you something when you can't even help me with it? You can't help me with it. You cannot do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I be going to stuff, and I just be like, and people will be like, oh, why would I tell you? What were you gonna do? What were you gonna do? You weren't gonna be able to do anything besides be like, oh, that's crazy. Or, dang, girl, that's crazy. What? I just talked to God about it. And I'll talk to you, you know what I'm saying, when I feel better. Like, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, this video long. I'm over here just talking, but I'm gonna drop this video like literally right now, no cap. And I'm gonna drop this video literally like right now tonight. And I'm gonna post all my other videos. I promise I'm gonna post all my other videos. I'm not gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna do it, because I don't like making promises and not keeping them. I've been doing that in my other, like my old videos. I would be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I never do it. So I'm not gonna tell y'all. But I know for sure I'm dropping my other videos, because if I wasn't, I would have deleted them. So, period. I have a lot of vlogs. Like, I got a lot. I might just put them all in like one, like no cap. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Period. And if y'all want me to vlog Thanksgiving today, because I am going somewhere for Thanksgiving. Somebody invited me somewhere. So if y'all want me to vlog and show y'all, drop it in the comments and let me know. And I'm going to vlog for y'all. Period.